Set up.
Hi, Ariel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Ralphie. So, why don't you tell me about what's going on?
I came in today because I'm having troubles getting my son to listen and respect my authority.
Okay, and can you tell me certain instances when this happens, or a certain um instance that you can recall a specific time?
Like if he wants to do something and I tell him no, then he'll just tell me that he's gonna tell on me and tell his dad that he can do it, even if I already said no. Or if he's in trouble, then he'll try to run away to his grandma or to his uncle in order to get out of punishment.
Okay. And how do you usually interact with him? How do you usually tell him to do things or get your point across that you need him to listen to you?
I'll ask him nicely, probably twice, and then after that, then I'll like threaten him with a punishment if he doesn't listen.
Okay. And uh, when you threaten him with a punishment, does he usually listen, or he still engages in the behavior of running back to to tell on you?
It depends. Sometimes he'll listen if the threat is like imminent, but if it's like if you do this, then this will happen, then a lot of times he'll just be like, I'm gonna tell my dad.
Okay. Okay, and when you
I want to go now.
okay, Ruff, we're gonna talk for a little longer and then you can go, okay? We're gonna do some pretend playing. So I want you to show me the interaction of how you would get him to do something. And Ralph, I want you to show me your most angriest time and how you're gonna go tell on your mom. Can you pretend play that you're gonna tell on your mom when she tells you to do something? So I want you to pretend play that you're really mad and that you don't want to. I want you to show us how you feel when you're really mad and you don't want to listen to your mom, okay? So show me your pretend playing of it, okay?
Okay, so when I tell you, Rafi, you can't play with the phone anymore, you have to give it back to your dad.
Okay.
But you have to give it to me
I'm
now. No. Listen, or you're gonna be in trouble.
telling your daddy's now.
No, he like has like a fit, like oh, I'm telling my dad.
Okay, so now I want you to act out how you see him doing it. But Ralphie, first, bless you. First, I want you to pretend to be your mommy, and I want you to tell your mommy that she can't use the phone anymore, and she has to give it back to you, okay? And you're gonna be the dad this time, okay? Or you're gonna be like your mommy. Can you show me how you do that?
How does mommy tell you that she can't have the phone? That you can't have the phone? You have to pretend to be mommy, and I'll pretend to be you. Okay? Now it's your turn. Tell me that I have to give you back the phone. Like how mommy tells you. Come on. Ralphie. You have to listen.
Ralphie, how are you feeling right now?
Ralphie, come on.
Do you feel shy, like you don't want to do it? Okay, if you don't want to do it, then you can use your words and tell me, say, I don't want to. Okay, well, we're going to try another way. So I want you to show me how you interact with him. So show me how he would interact when you give him the directive to give him the phone.
Okay, then I tell him, okay, like, give me the phone or your daddy to see the phone. And then he'll be like, like, try to, like, roll away or keep it. So then I have to try to fight with him and get the phone. And then he'll be like, you're always mean to me. I'm going to tell my dad. And he runs away.
Okay, so if you don't want to play pretend with us, then you can go play right now, okay? You're all done. Okay, so what I want Ralphie. If you need a few minutes to take him to the other room, then you can do that right now. So who usually does the discipline in the home? Is it you or the father?
I guess me only because I'm with them most of the time. But I mean, as far as it goes, we both discipline them. But I say it gets me more often since I'm with them more often.
And does is Ralph Sr. the father? Is he usually more lenient with them? Does he give in to their request when they ask for the phone again, even after you said no, you can't have it anymore?
It depends. Like, if it's just directly coming from me, like, it has nothing to do with how he's feeling, then, like, sometimes he's like, But, like, if it's something that he's asked me to do, like, told me to get the phone, then no. Or if he's really acting up, then no, he'll make him mind.
Okay, so what I want you to do with Ralph is I want you to try to actually go over well, before I say this, do you feel comfortable going over a plan with Ralph the father, where you two can be in a joined union about what you want, about discipline and about the rules and what you're going to do and what the expectations for the kids are? Do you think you guys can come in an agreement and stand firmly together on that?
Oh, yeah.
So then what I want you guys to work on is giving out punishments and rewards together. So that's not just you doing most of the punishment and rewarding, and also so that they see you and Ralph as equals and not as Ralph as the on top parent and you as a parent who they can tell on. Because right now the family structure is you're grouped in there with the kids, and we want you to be seen as a parent so that way you can better discipline them and they can listen to you better, right? Okay, so I want you to work on opening that communication with Ralph Sr., making sure that you guys are on the same plan and the same thought pattern with how you're going to work with discipline, how you're going to work with telling them what they need to do, how many responses, how many chances they get, go through everything. And then that way, when Ralph says, oh, I'm going to tell on you, then there's not going to be anything that's not going to get him anywhere. He's going to know, oh, I can't tell on mom because she's in charge with dad. So I want you to try that. And then also, if Ralph continues not listening, I also want you guys to go over a few times your more pretend play and have Ralph act out um, his not listening, and then you act out telling him what he needs to do. And if he doesn't listen to that directive, like how he did here, then I want you to do more acting out of how he acts so he can see how he's acting. Because when you did that here, if you notice, he was laughing a little bit like, okay, I'm being silly when I do this. Mommy looks silly. So I want you to practice your pretend play and also make sure that you and Ralph are on a united front on the same page together.